Freiermuth, Pickens, Njoku, Hopkins, and the Browns D are all on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today. It's Monday Night Football. We're talking Pittsburgh Steelers, Cleveland Browns, and we're doing it right after this. Make sure you hit that like button, by the way. And then sign up for Prize Picks. You see the banner at the top of the screen. They are the sponsor of this video. If you click the link in the description, you're going to get up to $100 on your first deposit at Prize Picks. And if you read the bottom banner of this screen, you're also going to get 1 month of our Odds Shopper premium package. That's a $100 value. If you're looking to bet on the NFL, this is what you're looking for. We take a market-based approach to beating the lines. We're giving you the best that we can find, and we added tons of additional possible props for you each and every day in the NFL. You don't want to miss it. In at number 5, we've got Elijah Moore. He is $9K, projected for 8.2 fantasy points. That's a little bit behind that salary expectation. Still able to get to number 5. Cleveland, slight favorites here in Pittsburgh. 2.5-point favorites, 38.5-point line. This isn't the best fantasy game in the world. 3% chance for Moore to go for more than 25. Only a 6% chance he's your optimal MVP. 29% at the flex, though. 9K for a guy projected for 8 fantasy points. It might be a hair too high, but he still made the top 5. The Steelers D shows up in at number 4, projected for 8 fantasy points. They're 9K, 2.5-point dogs. But this is a game where you expect to rely on the defenses at least a little bit. I didn't think the Browns looked great in week 1. Well, their defense did. I don't know about their offense. The Steelers are the Steelers this year. I'm not the biggest fan in the world. 7% chance to be your optimal MVP, which is honestly crazy to think about. 31% chance that they're optimal in the flex. They're just pretty cost effective. Now, clearly, when you're using the Steelers, you want to be aware of what you're pulling from the Browns side, but for 9K, they're a really nice value option. Now we're into the real players, and we're into the criminally expensive Nick Chubb, who's 17K today. He can still get to number 3. 49% of the time he's optimal, but that price tag is too big for Nick Chubb. 13.8 is the projection. You're thinking Cleveland relies on him a lot just based on the line that we have on this game? 10% chance he goes for more than 25. 13% chance he's your optimal MVP. So you can probably get there with like 22 or 23 from Chubb. Another 36% at the flex. He's right at the door of 50-50. 49% optimal for Nick Chubb. The only thing that's slowing him down is that he shouldn't be 17K. He should be 16.5 or 16. Kenny Pickett in at number 2. He's only 15K, and that just makes him look infinitely better than Chubb. Projected for a little over 14 fantasy points. Pittsburgh, slight dogs, but not as big as you would expect. Now, the defense was difficult last week. If Kenny Pickett's getting the same Browns D that showed up to slow down Joe Burrow a week ago, he might be in for a long night. However, the price tag makes it so that you can't avoid him. 8% chance of going for more than 25. 15% chance of being your optimal MVP, which means you don't even need 25. 43 at the flex. This price tag is what's making Kenny Pickett be very interesting because he's so far away from Chubb. He's a no doubt about it number 2 guy, but he's also like no chance of getting to number 1. DeShaun Watson in at number 1, no surprise here, 16,500, projected for 15.7. They are the slight favorites. You would expect a little bit more points, but maybe we still need to knock some rust off of Watson or knock some whatever off of Watson. He was fine in week 1. I didn't love him as a guy that played a lot of him. Maybe that'll look a little bit different tonight. 12% chance to go for more than 25. 18% chance to be your optimal MVP. If anybody's going to be the highest scorer today, it's certainly going to be DeShaun Watson. If you just have to pick him versus any other individual guy. 47% at the flex as well. 65% total optimal odds. Honestly, that's a little bit lower than what I was expecting. This is a very good day to get weird on FanDuel. Maybe everybody chops and it's Watson and it's Pickett and it's Chubb and you just got to figure it out with the garbage at the bottom. But with the way the percentages look on FanDuel today, I think you can get very unique in a way that you normally cannot. Either way, DeShaun Watson's your number 1 guy. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my FanDuel NFL contenders. It's Monday Night Football. We've got the Steelers. We've got the Browns. It should be a fun night. We've got another game as well. I don't have content for that, but make sure you're watching NFL Live before lock. They'll be able to help you out. Good luck, everybody. We're back again Thursday morning for another edition of the Contenders.